Yeah.
No doubt. Salute to my partners, Jay Roman and Miles Cunningham in the motherfucking building. Was good with you, brothers. Real quick, for you early birds and shit, I saw Monogamous Player up in here. There was somebody else. What's your name, nigga? Hold on, let me see his name. All right, God damn it, Mata, appreciate you. Who else came up in here? Solid. Scorpion was good with you. Certified Tyrone, Clive Blackett. That's an interesting last name and shit. AJ Leno, Daniel G, Zula Hunt was good with you. Now, before we get into this, brothers, I know y'all got something y'all want to plug real quick. I know you got a lot of shit you want to plug.
Yeah. As always, man, make sure you guys go to the Masculine Identity Membership at masculineidentitymembership.com, where I just put up a brand new program on the Masculine Identity Membership called Masculine Identity and Money. You understand? So it's basically, I'm breaking down how you should think about money so you can understand how to hustle and bring it into your life. You understand? Because money is an idea. You understand? At the base of it, money is an idea. And if you have the right idea about money, it's easier for it to come into your life. And then also make sure you go to Bad Boy Membership, where we have 45 to 90-minute videos and audios about the best practices in dating, conducted by my man, Mr. Lucario. Shout out to the big homie. And then also make sure you guys go to hit me up in the DMs at Miles in the Game on Instagram, where you can get your tickets for the Game Kings 2. The Game Kings 2. Do you have the you got the? You don't just get the fucking privilege of being pretty in my world. No, I decided.
Women are allowing most guys to earn the pussy instead of you allowing her to earn your non-sexual attention.
A woman is beautiful, bro. I'm the one that put her in position to shine. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all go to Game Kings 2, Definition of a Man seminar, April 2nd, 2023. It's coming up, man. It's coming up in just about 3 weeks, man. It's coming up, man. Hey, Zach, I know you ready, man. I know you fucking.
Bro, I've been chopping at the bits to get to NYC, my nigga.
Chopping at the motherfucker. Yo, K-Zach can go have some fucking game for y'all niggas, as well as Rom Wills, Taekwondo, Mr. Lucario, and myself, man. And there's gonna be it's gonna be super fire, bro, because we're gonna have the speakers, we're gonna have food, we're gonna have drink, we're gonna have a Q&A session, and we got the live stream, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be recording all this, man, and it's gonna be super dope, man. And there's gonna be a dress code, man. It's business casual at the very least, so you gotta come looking fly, bro. You know what I'm saying?
None of this real nigga shit.
I'm getting fitted for some shit this week. You feel me? That's how it's going down. You feel me? So make sure y'all come out to the event, man. Get your tickets, and it's gonna be fire, man. Don't miss it, for real.
Yeah, real quick to literally piggyback on what you just said. Grown man shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Dressed to impress. It ain't gonna be super formal, I don't think, but niggas should definitely show up like some grown ass men up in that motherfucker.
Exactly.
You won't see me wearing no baseball caps. You won't see me wearing shit. It's gonna be some grown and sexy type shit. You know what I'm saying? I just want to now. I don't think other niggas gonna be sexy, but I know I am. You know what I'm saying? I just want niggas to know. But anyway, y'all go ahead. Y'all got it. Go ahead, Jay Roman.
Yeah, this is Jay Roman. Always plugging that Silverback lifestyle. Also, I'm coming out with the channel myself. I'm just trying to make sure that the names flow through all the platforms. And then thinking about doing that, Zach, man. Do you know which show episode this is? Because you talk about longevity with Miles and them, and I want to congratulate both of you guys, man. I'm thinking about doing episode 1, and I just thought about, man, you cats been doing it for a while now, so definitely give y'all your props.
It's in the hundreds.
That's nice. And then always, I get full entertainment when I watch this show. And in fact, it started to become one of my Sunday regular shows. Is that a Real Game No Theory show on Sundays? It's very entertaining to me. So I always enjoy watching that. So that's about it.
Real quick, Renee, I thought it said I want to see dicks. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't think it said that. You know what I'm saying? I just, that's a good way to fuck with chicks to see what they say, see how they respond. I thought you said I want to see dicks, but just I want to see dicks.
Hey, listen. Women are welcome to the event in April too. So Renee, you want to come through, get your tickets and show up. You can meet K Zaggin in person. Y'all can get it popping in New York. You feel me?
There we go. There we go. I'm gonna be in Manhattan. Come holla at me. You can't spend the night though. Once I wrap it and tap it, you got to bounce. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, rules.
So, there was something I was going to, damn, my train of thought. I fucked it up. But anyway, man, let's get into this. Okay, this is what we're talking about today.
You really started thinking about Renee coming through. Like,
no, nigga, well, the hit ain't that deep. Renee, don't. You are welcome. You know what I'm saying?
He thought about grabbing that hair from the back like this. You know how you...
I'm thinking about the 49ers while I'm fucking.
Nigga, when they got the long hair, you grab it and twist it around the wrist like you holding on to the strap on the horse shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god!
Like, oh, you know what? There's a call coming in. Let's try to call. Let's see if these phone lines is working like this.
Oh, nice.
All right, so we got 347. You are on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set show with K Zaggin, J Roman, and Miles. Name, age, and city. How can we help you? You can't hear him?
I don't hear nothing.
Damn!
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
All right, it's cool. We'll work on that. So, but for y'all, okay. But for y'all that got any questions, go ahead and put a Q in the capital Q so we can see it, and we'll either answer it when we can, or we'll answer it at the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? This is what I want to say. So YouTube demonetized my channel. So for some of y'all that might be watching, you will see that you can no longer super chat because YouTube is fucking with a nigga. So, but you see right there the Cash App joint, the PayPal joint.
Can I hear him now? D-Money.
Is he speaking?
Go ahead, D-Money. D-Money. Don't look like he can hear me neither. Shit.
I don't hear nothing. But for those of you who do want to donate, feel free. It's tax season. I know you niggas got the check. Feel free to donate. Stop trying to buy big screen TVs and rims and Jordans. Go ahead and donate to this real shit.
Right.
So let's get into this, right? So we'll talk about what lesson can be learned from the one that got away. I'm not a sentimental dude, so I'm gonna look at the camera and I want to be serious. Because I got at least 2 or 3 exes that watch my shit. And I just want to tell y'all, none of y'all bitches are the one who got away. I just want to say that. You're exactly where you're supposed to be in my rear view. You're back there. You know what I'm saying? But I know 2 or 3 of my exes definitely watch my shit. But anyway, I do want to say this, though. There are some women that I dated that I never made a girlfriend that were good chicks. They were good women. But I wasn't ready. You know, I was in my 20s, I was doing my thing, and I wasn't ready for them. But they was right there on the strength. They was fucking with me. They was showing improving. They was auditioning and campaigning for that role, but I just wasn't ready for them. So for all you chicks that I never made a girlfriend that probably should have been one, this goes out to you. Anyway, y'all got it.
This nigga here. Oh, man.
That LL Cool J hat really got you in that mode. This goes out to you.
Pink cookies in the plastic bag. Yeah, nigga, I'm on that.
So I'll say this, man. And this is a conversation that that came up when I was doing my morning discords. And for those that like to join me on the morning discords, I do more basically conversations in the morning on YouTube Live and on Instagram Live, where basically you guys could ask me questions in the chat and we just chop up game for free. And I do that Monday through Friday, anywhere around 9:30, 10:30 in the morning. So like I said, I do both platforms, YouTube and Instagram. So make sure you follow me on both if you want to be a part of that. But anyway, so the thing is that what I find, in relationships these days with a lot of different dudes is that a lot of guys are looking for what they think is a good girl. Right. They're looking for a woman who already comes pre-made And the reason why they're looking for this is because they're looking to relax. They're looking to coast. Because let's be honest, right? A lot of the reason why you guys don't fuck with dudes like us is because we tell you it's a numbers game. We tell you got to go out and talk to women. We tell you got to practice your mouthpiece. We tell you got to be on point. You got to do time management. You got to, you got to fucking take care of yourself. You got to be consistent. You understand? And a lot of dudes are lazy. That's the truth. A lot of dudes are lazy. It's not even about low confidence and all that other shit. Niggas are just fucking lazy, right? So that's why so many dudes lead with their wallet, because it's easy to flash money. It's hard to flash confidence. You understand? It's hard to flash charisma. It's hard to flash character in your masculine identity. It's easy to flash money. You understand? And the truth is that niggas, when it comes to substance, a lot of niggas is lazy, right? So they want to lead with their wallet and flash the insubstantial shit, the shallow shit, so they could get access to pussy, right? But on the flip side, niggas just want to find a ready-made girl, so they don't have to have game. They don't have to have a program. They don't have to check a bitch. They don't have to coach a bitch. They don't have to let a bitch know how to take care of them. They just want a woman that already comes pre-made and perfect, so they could coast and relax because they're lazy. You understand? And see, the thing is that every once in a while, when you're lucky, you will find a woman that comes into your life that is not only compatible with you, right, but she actually comes from a quality upbringing. You understand? I'm gonna say that again. She's not only compatible with you, meaning that y'all get along, her values kind of match your values. She's actually seeking leadership, and she's willing to follow you just right off the bat. She's willing to follow you. By the second or third date, you already thinking, damn, everything's right with this bitch. And on top of that, like I said, she also comes from quality upbringing, meaning that she's seen a good example of her parents. So she's seen a mother being a supportive follower to her father, who was a leader, and her father was in the crib, and her father gave her a great example of what a man is. You understand? She also comes from, a feminine line of women. You understand? She probably comes from a slightly upper middle class type of family where they are educated, but not only educated, but they know how to keep a household. They know how to cook. They know how to clean. And all those things are built into her personality and her character, right? So you meet this girl and you like, God damn, I hit the fucking jackpot. And you're ready, because you're ready. You're so ready to hit the finish line so you can coast and be lazy for the rest of your fucking life. You're ready to just marry her and call it a day. You understand? And what I want to tell dudes is that as much as you think your game has to be tight with an average whack bitch, with an average bitch that ain't about nothing, as tight as your game has to be with a chick like that, let me tell you something about a quality woman who is also compatible with you. Your game has to be that much tighter. Your game has to be that much tighter when you meet a quality woman who is also compatible with you. And I'm explaining to you why. Because being that she comes with so much substance, and being that she comes with so many things that you can use to complement and bring value to your life, it is the proclivity, right? It's the habit of the average nigga to want to rest on his laurels and fall back and chill and act like, well, I ain't gotta have no game because she's a good girl. I ain't gotta have no game because she's quality like that. I ain't gotta have no game because she's wifey. You understand what I'm saying? And here's the thing with the game. Even when she's wifey, the game don't stop. Even when she's quality, the game don't stop, because what you have, the shit you gotta do to maintain that quality, to maintain that wifey sophisticatedness in that woman. The thing you have to do is you have to be more consistent. You have to be more on your job. You have to be more of a leader. You understand what I'm saying? You have to show by example, because remember, even though she's quality, remember, she comes into the situation interested in following your leadership. So if you begin to fall off, if you begin to rest on your laurels and not implement the game that you know you're supposed to implement, that's when shit starts to fall apart. And I'm going to give you an example. So let's just say you out on a dating scene and you approach this woman at a nice, upscale, maybe rooftop, party or some shit like that. And, you meet this woman and she's cool, like just straight cool. You say hello and she says hi, and the conversation just starts to build on itself and it's easy. And then by the end of the conversation, you almost forget to get her information. That's how easy it was. And you like, all right, listen, we got a vibe, don't we? And she agrees. Yes, we got a vibe. And then you say, listen, I want us to meet, I want us to meet again. I want us to hang out. I want us to do something. You know what I'm saying? Give me your information and I will text you the details. When are you free? Oh, you free this Friday? All right, perfect. I'm going to see you. I'm going to set things up and we're going to meet each other this Friday. And she's like, okay, that sounds great. Do you understand? Now, what happens to this dude is that he's thinking to himself, damn, this bitch is built in. I ain't got to do shit. You understand? So all of a sudden now, all right, so after the first date, everything's perfect, this, that, and the third. So now y'all smash. And that first night, what do? You spend the night. So already, what are you doing? Just because she has a certain level of quality, you are giving her, number one, boyfriend energy. Number two, you're making unsafe moves because even though she's cool peoples, you still don't really know this bitch. Saying you sleeping for 6 to 8 hours. You're losing consciousness for 6 to 8 hours with this brand new chick that you really don't know. Now, luckily, because she's quality, she's not going to rob you. Right. But there's something in the back of her mind that says, yo, this nigga's kind of reckless, but it's OK. He's a nice guy. Let's keep it going. So, OK, a couple of weeks pass. Y'all keep dating. Y'all keep seeing each other. And then all of a sudden, you want to try to fuck her with no condom because she's just that cool. You ain't even hit a full 2-3 months in the vetting process. You ain't talk about marriage. You ain't even talk about a plan for a family, but you trying to fuck her raw. Now she's looking at you like, yo, this nigga's kind of super reckless. Not only did he sleep in front of me within the first couple weeks, but now he trying to fuck me with no condom. Like, what's up with this nigga? I mean, I know we cool and I know we getting along, but his game kind of iffy though. Like he's getting way too comfortable and it's early. Like it's only been about a month and a half and he's trying to do this already. Okay, that's strike 2 on your ass. You understand what I'm saying? Now, still keeping it going because like I said, y'all get along. Y'all are compatible. Everything is cool. Third time now. You set up you instead of setting up the date like you usually do and telling her, hey, I'm going to pick you up at this time. Be ready. And I want you to wear this like you usually do. This is like the fifth situation now, the fifth date, sixth date. And, y'all smash it. Everything's cool. But this time now, all you do is, you text her and say, I'll pick you up at 6. And that's all you say. And she's looking at the text like, so he ain't telling me what to wear. He ain't telling me no details, just that he gonna pick me up at 6. Okay, he don't usually do that. Okay, so now you come to her house at 6 to come pick her up, and then you take her. And then she's dressed in whatever she's dressed in. Then you take her to a place where she feels a little bit out of place because being that you didn't tell her how to dress. She chose what to wear, but you took her to a place where she feels underdressed. And if she had followed your directions, she would have had a little bit more trust and a little bit more like she would have been more confirmed in what you told her to wear to be at this place. You understand? So that's strike 3 in her mind. She's like, this he's reckless, he's pussy hungry, and he's inconsistent with his leadership. Now, the next couple times that you ask her when she's available, that's when she starts hitting you with the, I don't know, I think I might be busy that day. And then you say, all right, cool. Boo, I'll just catch you another time. And then y'all might go maybe one more date. Y'all might smash whatever. And then the next time you say, hey, so what, you free next week? And she's like, well, I got some things going on with my job and it's about to get real busy and I don't really know. And then you're like, oh, okay. All right, cool. All right. Well, just let me know when your schedule frees up. And then weeks go by, months go by, and you don't hear from her again. And you asking yourself, damn, within those 2 months, we were compatible. Everything was perfect. The sex was good. The chemistry was good. Everything was good. So how come it just fizzled out like that? How come she started acting different? How come she started telling me that her job is taking up her time and all of a sudden she can't see me? That woman recognizes that you got too comfortable too early. And that's when you start looking at her like she's the one who got away, because you like, damn.
Oh, see,
Everything was fucking perfect. Everything was fucking perfect. But then you call up K-Zag, you call up J Roman, you call up Miles when a Manhood is a Skill Set show, and you explain that whole situation. And we tell you, you spent the night way too early. You tried to fuck her raw for no reason. And then that last time when you tried to set up the date, you weren't as forthcoming with the details as you usually were. So your leadership was shown to be inconsistent. And we expect that that's the reason why she stopped fucking with you, bro. Because you looked the gift horse in the mouth. You decided to slack on your pimping because you found the perfect hoe. You understand what I'm saying? You decided to leave your leadership skills and put them to the back burner because this chick came she looked like something that you thought was pre-made. You understand what I'm saying? And see, the thing is, a woman is willing to a woman will follow you into the fucking sun and burn and die. But she has to know that she's walking into the sun with a consistent nigga. You understand what I'm saying? A woman will follow. How you think all these Pookies and Ray Ray niggas got so many bitches, got so many baby mothers, got so many situations?
Do a dramatic pause on them, Miles. I do a dramatic pause on them. Let them catch up mentally. Because the way you tied that all together, I gotta admit, man. Go ahead and do a dramatic pause on. Go ahead. I don't want to really interrupt yet. I still want to hear you flow, but let them catch up mentally.
And Miles, I knew where you was going the whole time, but like you said, I was waiting for the crescendo moment, the opus.
Yeah.
You see, the Pookies and the Ray Rays, they got all these baby moms, they got all these situations because their character is flawless. You understand? They may not be the straight buckle dude, they may not have the suit and tie, but their character is flawless. Their leadership is flawless. Their consistency in character is flawless. Cause Pookie's he's a wild ass nigga, but she knows that he's a wild ass nigga consistently through and through. You get what I'm saying? That's how you build a rep in the street. So why am I saying that? I'm saying that because you didn't take the time to build your rep with that woman, with that quality woman. You understand? And the reason why she's the one that got away was because just because she was quality, just because she was compatible with you, you thought you can slack. You thought you could chill. You thought you can rest. You see, the sad part is about a lot of you weak ass average niggas is that you're waiting to exhale like a bitch. You see what I'm saying? You're waiting it's the female who should be waiting to exhale, not you, because a man's job is never over. A man's job is never done. That's why we're gods to these hoes, because God's work is never done. You understand? A man is the closest thing to God, and our work is never done. But I'll let you guys have it.
Jay Roman, but before you hop in, I'm gonna give the floor to you, Sam. In just a minute, I just want to address.
I see it.
See, here's the problem with you niggas, right? Here's the problem with you. See, I'm gonna say something
real quick. Fuck you, AR, because the shit I just said is literally shit that I've lived. But go ahead, K.
That's the point I want to make, right? When you gamed up, right, and you dealing with a woman, like in real time, you can see where you fucked up. Like you can literally say something to a chick. I shouldn't have said that. I fucked up. Like literally. Like see when you one of them niggas, True Travis said he on the line, but when you one of them niggas and you have not only astute observation but astute awareness, you can realize and recognize when you fucking up in the moment that you're fucking up. It don't take you months, weeks, or years to realize, damn, I fucked that one up. You know instantly. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have did that. So it's not theory, nigga. This is game. This is real life shit where you understand where. See, this is the problem with a lot of niggas. This is why dudes aren't accountable. This is why the passport bros is just flying out because they're not accountable for the fact that they fucking shit up in their own backyard. So they just run away from their own issues and then they cover it with some bullshit. But when you sit here and you say, I fucked that one up. So when we talk about the one that got away, I don't feel like no chick is the one that got away per se. I'm not a sentimental nigga, but I can look back and I can see where I fucked up in a relationship. I can see where this chick was really fucking feeling me. All right, I got you. Yeah. I can see where the chick was really fucking feeling me, and I messed that up because I wasn't I wasn't where I needed to be with it. You know what I'm saying? And so when he's talking about, you're talking about, no, nigga, this is real shit. Now, J. Roman, go ahead and get it. I got some shit I want to say, but I'm gonna go on a long tangent. J. Roman, you got it.
I'm sitting here and I'm just counting how many shows that we could have did off a Miles statement alone, and the tandems we could have just went down the avenue. One of the things I always like to highlight is the laziness. You said it at the very beginning,
Facts.
But and I'm gonna tie it straight into the topic we're talking about today. Laziness affects everything. And just to comment a little bit on the guy that, in theory, we're talking about your mental mentality.
Right.
Everybody knows how you look at something is the perspective, and your perspective is reality to yourself. But you can change your perspective by learning and growing and having a different mental mentality about certain things, which is going to change your outlook. It's going to change how you look at things. So if you're in a situation and you never learn from it, you will never change your perspective and you'll never change your reality. My thing is, I'm never going to doubt anybody else's perspective that has changed and they're living a different reality, because just that little bit of change makes a difference. So going back to laziness, though, a lot of times guys ask for something they really don't want. A lot of times guys really want to be in a relationship, but they out here acting like they want to be the Mac player, the whatever they all these women. I need more than one woman, and they're following along this group of guys, and their whole goal is just to get women. But really, you're the settle down type of guy. You know that, but you want to act a different way instead of being honest with yourself. And you're too busy to being lazy with yourself to really get to know yourself. So you go out there and you get in situations and you realize, you know what? That one got away because I was acting a different way than I really wanted to be. I really wasn't this guy, but for some reason, I let my friends influence me. For some reason, I let going out, my age influence me. Anything like when I was younger, I kid you not, when I was younger, I wanted to meet my sweetheart in high school and have that longevity, right? Be with her for 50 something years. We grew up with each other, because I thought that was dope. I would look at because I know a couple that actually met in junior high that are still together.
Wow.
And they tell me they went through all sorts of stuff, but my road wasn't that way. Okay. And I had to enjoy my life in a different way, But however, if you don't really know yourself, you was lazy with yourself to even get to know you. So you misrepresented yourself. You was out there and you lost the opportunity to be real and lead in situations to be genuine, to meet somebody genuine.
Right.
So let's get back. Let's hop on the title real quick. What lesson can be learned from the one that got away? And let me just say this. Okay, and this is for women too. Anybody that's your ex, that's where they need to be.
That's a fact.
For whatever reason. Okay, even if you fucked it up. I love what Miles and Lucario talk about when they talk about sometimes you got to charge the shit because you fucked up.
Because you fucked up. Facts.
Because you fucked up. So that means, and a lot of times when your relationships end badly, it's because you fucked up one or two ways. Right. Either you chose the wrong chick to begin with, and that's why your shit is stanky, or you had the right chick, but you fucked it up because you was stinky. You know what I'm saying? And you wasn't ready, and you wasn't mature enough, and maybe you was cheating. You know what I'm saying? When you should have just told her from the beginning, look, baby girl, I ain't trying to be with one chick. I'm saying I want a variety of women. I want to entertain multiple women. Are you with that? Cool. We can move forward. Right. So a lot of times when guys fuck their shit up, it's not because the chick is fucked up. It's because you fucked up and you just ain't ready to be honest about not only who you are. You know what I'm saying? You ain't ready to be honest with yourself. Okay, about who you are, but you ain't ready to be honest with the woman.
Right.
About who you are. I got you, Mom. I'm gonna do that in a second.
Yeah.
Let me, and this is something that I had to learn. Because I'm gonna tell y'all what I learned, because I'm not condoning this, I'm not advocating it. I don't advocate cheating. I used to be a cheater, but and the reason why is because I can't be with one chick. I can't. I fooled myself. I pretended for a long, long time that I could do that, and for a while I can be in a relationship for a couple of years and not do anything else. But what I realized, this ain't really you though. Like, you can't be with a chick for multiple years, 10, 15, and only fuck her. You can't. You're not built like that. You know what I'm saying? So it came time for me to start being honest about who the fuck I am, and let women know, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. And along the way, you might lose a chick that's a good chick, but it's not about reminiscing on, damn, she got away. It's about, if I was honest with myself from the very beginning, I could have avoided this situation if I was honest from the very beginning. But sometimes when you honest with yourself and then you start being honest with the women, it's a little too late in the game. I just want to point that out. Y'all got it, man.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I had a situation where I considered that she was the one that got away, but truthfully, like you just said, if a woman is your ex, she's your ex for a reason. She's not. You can look at her like she's the one who got away, right? But understand that she's not with you now for a reason. However, there's always lessons, because see, the title that we put up is not to say that if it's not 100% that if you didn't make these mistakes that you wouldn't have lost her. You understand? There's probably a whole other host of reasons why she's not with you at this point. You understand? So it's not to say that if you understood the game, or if you didn't make these mistakes, you wouldn't have lost her. You probably still would have lost her. But the thing is that the bottom line is to learn from your mistakes. Now, and the reason why I say that is because I had a chick who was, chick that I don't deal with anymore, but I still think about her from time to time, because, brother, the chemistry, crazy. The sex, crazy. The way we got along, crazy. The body, just like how I like it. Fucking voluptuous. Bro, y'all ever seen those like those caricature joints on like Instagram where it's like a cartoony black chick? And it's like her hips is like this small, but her thighs are huge and her titties are huge. Bro,
that's my joint. That's my joint.
When I say that she looked like one of those motherfucking things, I'm not even playing with you. You understand? However, there were a couple of red flags that, because of all of that, I missed. You understand? So that's number one. That's why I know I still probably wouldn't be with her today. But on the flip side of the red flags that she showed me, on the flip side, there's also a lot of mistakes that I made. Because I was the same. Let me explain to you. I was the same nigga. We spent the night within the first 2-month period. You understand? We actually spent New Year's together, because I had met her towards the end of the year, and we spent New Year's together, and she spent the night at my crib. You understand what I'm saying? I went to this chick's house and I cooked for her. I cooked like authentic Jamaican food for this bitch. And we still didn't hit the 3-month mark yet, bro.
Miles, please tell me you didn't have on an apron and a chef's hat. Let's please tell me that, nigga. I'm fucking. Okay, real quick before you continue, I don't mean to cut you off, but I mean to cut you off for this reason. The new number at the bottom of the screen is 646-481-3901. Don't be scared. Call in.
No, you gotta do the number in the private. There's a different number. There's a different number in the private. You got it? Okay. Yeah. So right. So these are the things that I was doing super early, bro. Super early. And again, the reason why AR, you're so wrong is that I literally lived this because I thought, hey, we were getting along, things were so cool. And let me tell you some bullshit. Let me tell you who was schooling me on some game. My other woman. Cause I had a main joint that I was fucking with. And I was letting her know the shit that I was doing with this chick. And she was like, don't you think you're doing significant things way too early? And I said, you think so?
Oh, that's some game right there. Cause that's how you know women know.
Bro, listen, where the fuck y'all think we get the vetting process from? Yo, 619, hold tight, 619. You're on the line, but just chill. Where the fuck y'all think we get the vetting process from? Huh? You think me and Lucario don't have conversations and fucking understand the type of mistakes that we're making in this game? Where the fuck y'all think we get the vetting process from? Where we tell you, she gotta show consistency for a few months before you start doing. Yo, spending the night with somebody is significant. Spending a major holiday with someone is significant. Cooking, because let me tell you something. Cooking is a passion of mine, okay? Me expressing a passion to that nature is significant. And I only known this bitch for a couple of months. I was doing way too much. But the reason why I thought I could do it was because we were so compatible and because she was following my lead like a motherfucker. And I thought everything was cool. But let me tell you something. There was one particular incident where she fucking emotionally lashed out on me and literally chose in that moment not to follow my lead. And that was the first fucking red flag. That was the first red flag. But I kept going. Because I didn't want to deal with the fact that she was showing me red flags. And I didn't want to deal with the fact that I didn't wait long enough in the vetting process because, bro, the chemistry, the pussy and everything was just so good to me. You understand? Because let me tell you something. And here's another reason why, guys, we have to be consistent as men. No matter what's going on in our dating life, we have to be consistent. I'm explaining to you why. Because here's what it is. There are times, brother, when you go on date after date after date after date after fucking date. And it's nothing but average broads, disrespectful broads, whack broads. You understand? They might look good, but you wouldn't fucking, like, when you really think about it, you wouldn't touch them bitches with a 20-foot pole because they're toxic, they're whack, they're horrible. So then you happen to meet a chick who's compatible. You happen to meet a chick who's nice. You happen to meet a chick who she fills a couple of requirements. And then what do you do as a man if you're not consistent and you're not strong? You jump at the chance to do more than you need to quicker than you should because you're not being consistent with the game. You understand? Because you've been on all these frustrating and disappointing dates. So emotionally, you can't wait to find somebody that's good. And you want to fucking shower her with love and fucking, hey, fuck all that vetting process shit. I want to wife you now. We want to spend the night now. I want to buy you jewelry. I want to cook for you. I want to treat you like a queen. Because I've been on these fucking other dates with so many other whack broads. It's like I found a diamond in the rough all of a sudden. And I want to treat you really, really good, really, really fast. But the bottom line is, the game is not about the bitch. The game is about you. The game is about your consistency and your ability to follow the rules of the fucking game regardless. You understand? Because when you move emotionally and all those disappointing dates and females that you meet, and then you finally meet one that slightly meets your requirements and you go overboard, that's where you fuck up the whole game because you're moving emotionally. You see what I'm saying? But let me see. We got
Y'all don't hear him, no.
619. Go ahead, 619.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Can y'all hear him?
Yeah, I hear him.
Okay. Yo, K Zagan, you're on mute, brother. We can't hear you.
Is that Ethan?
I don't think so.
No, it's True Savage.
All right, 619. Name, age, and city, man. What's going on with you, bro?
And it's True Savage, 38. I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. What's up with y'all, man?
Hey, what's up, True Sav, man? Welcome to the show, man. What's up, man? It's good to hear from you. Good to hear from you, man. How you feeling, man? What's on your mind?
Likewise, man. I'm just posted up catching this ism on this show, man. And I saw the title, and I'm like, man, I gotta tap in on this because there's some shit that recently, I would say, surfaced back up in my life that I'm like, damn, you know, I didn't really see that coming. The way that, you know, I basically, you know, dismissed this chick. So, you know, I'm out in Alabama now. I've been out here for about, I want to say like a year and a half now. But since I've been down here, man, you know, I'm with family and everything. But as far as, you know, what I've learned over the years, as far as this game, living out in Cali, it's like, man, ain't shit changed. I'm actually like, I feel like I'm like leagues ahead of, you know, where I'm supposed to be at.
Right.
But according to this chick, man, so this was a shorty that I was, you know, we was in a relationship in Cali for about 5 years. Now, when I left about a year and a half ago, I basically had to tell her, like, yeah, we still gonna be cool and everything. You know, I'm going down here with my family. You know, you got your family out here, you straight. And that's based upon, you know, me seeing what she was worth while we were together, and also me putting, you know, instruction and also vetting her out for the time that we've been together.
Right.
So I knew she was gonna be straight irregardless. So she hit me up literally, I would say about 2 nights ago. And it was out of nowhere. You know, I'm at my nephew's birthday party and I get a, you know, her face pop up on my phone. Like, you know, she called me. So I'm like, what the hell? So I pick up the phone and shit. And I'm like, yo, what's up? So, you know, she telling me that, you know, she's doing good. She's wanted to, she had me on her mind and all this and that. Now, this is a chick that I told, you know, hey, I'm about to go in the South. I'm doing my thing. When you put down solid game on a chick, they never really go away.
Right.
They never really go away. Even if they get married, whatever, they move on with their life.
Yep.
If you really put down some solid game on a chick, she basically, the things that you taught her, those things are going to stick with her in her new relationship and her new life and whatnot. So I'm not saying it's going to be always with every single chick.
Right.
But I'm saying that there's some women that you've been in a relationship with and they really, you know, you really had some type of impact on their life, to the point where you remain on their mind, you remain in their heart, all that.
Facts.
So, you know, while I've been out here, you know, doing my thing, you know, and shit, you know, she done basically passed the police academy and shit, all that. And I'm thinking, like, I really couldn't see her doing that. And she said it herself. She could not have seen herself, you know, being, you know, passing police academy to be a police had it not been to me being in her life. Right.
So
I'm just like, I mean, that's crazy, man.
True. Number one, appreciate you calling in. Number two, but more importantly, appreciate the Cash App. And the other homie, I'm not going to say your name because I don't know if you want me to or not. I appreciate the Cash App. And for all you guys watching, myself, Jay Roman, Miles, we got Cash Apps. If you want to donate, please feel free. At the bare minimum, donate a fucking like is free. But also, I know it's fucking income tax seasons, nigga. I know y'all niggas got y'all earned income credit because I know y'all niggas got kids out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and donate. Let's go.
Yes, Ab.
Yeah, for real, man. Hit the donate, hit that like button, donate, man, because this game ain't free, man.
Facts.
It never is free. You gonna really appreciate the fact that you put into something to make it bigger than what it is.
Exactly. And speaking of making things bigger than what they are, it's that's what having game means with the right female. You know, that's why a lot of these cats. I don't know if you subscribe to like these 5% of some of these Israelites and shit. They call a woman the earth. You understand? Because as a man, you plant your seed, but not only your sperm, but you plant seeds of ideas and standard and game with with these women. You understand? And a woman that has good soil in her can take, like you said, even though you might not even be with her, it's because of the seed that you instilled in her, the seed of a certain quality of an intellect, of a certain confidence that you instill in the woman, where she can use that game that you gave her years ago and use it to make herself better, and even, you know what I'm saying, make herself better for a different nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why it's important for us to understand game and follow the rules of the game, because a woman may not necessarily be for you, but at the end of the day, what you're doing is, if you understand the how connected we are as people, it's your job to basically make a bitch better for the next nigga. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all might not see it that way, but I'm telling you that's what it is. I'm telling you that's what it is, because
I've always
go ahead.
No, I've always said that one of the biggest mistakes I see gentlemen do is when they leave a relationship, they don't let her know exactly why they're leaving the relationship. They take that lazy way out, easy way out, not having that conversation, instead of saying up front, yo, these are the reasons why. At least at the end, when you leave, and let her know that, nah, it ain't always sunshine and roses. You're not, I just couldn't handle you or anything like that. These are the reasons why I'm cutting out of here. These are the reasons why we're just not gonna match. Exactly. Give her something to think about and to correct.
Exactly. But True Sav, man, I'll let you have the last word before I let you go, brother.
Yeah. So we on the topic of the one that got away and the lessons that can be learned.
Yeah.
When I look at it, man, especially since I was 30, I'm 38 now.
Okay.
But since 30, I've been picking up and learning game and applying it. And I look at it like, man, if a chick go, man, let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, I strongly believe in what you said, because that's one of my mottos. If a chick decided to leave, the time that she was with me, she should have picked up something of value from me that she can take on with her in her life.
Exactly.
And also get into a relationship with another dude or even a female.
Mm-hmm.
You basically going into that relationship with more wisdom, more insight on, yourself, the situation, and also what you want in the next person, and also, to respect everything. So if anything, yeah, I look at it like that. Like the time that I spend with women, if shit don't go right, your next relationship, I just made it easy. I just made that shit a cakewalk for the next nigga.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, man. Hey, True Savage, man, we appreciate you, brother. Thanks for calling in. And you, as always, the game is strong with young True Savage. You feel me? So, so we appreciate you, brother. Be safe out there.
All right? Man? Hey, y'all keep it, man.
All right, man. Take it easy, brother. All right. And I see that Monogamous Player called in. Call back in. I'm still learning how to use this fucking Skype shit. So call back in, Monogamous, and also 850. I saw you called in. I tried to merge the calls, but it just didn't work. So, but y'all could call back in. And that number is 919-647-9392. Here we go. All right, so we got 347. You on live on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. K-Zag, J. Roman, and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
What's up, y'all? It's D Money.
All right, D Money. What's up, man? What's going on with you, man? What's on your mind?
Hold on, real quick. I got to get him right quick. Okay, D Money. I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you on the Bad Boy membership or Masculine Identity? Or are you on one of those?
I was on the Bad Boy membership. I'm gonna get back on it.
Brother. Okay, but before we're gonna let you talk, but I gotta say this because you call in every live stream, nigga.
Facts.
Everyone. Like, you don't miss, nigga. You have this shit, nigga. I think your alarm wake up to shit like this, nigga. But anyway,
I mean, he getting that free game. Like, hey, you gotta hustle, man. You getting the free game. I got you. Right. I understand you, man. It's like, hey.
Let me just say see the free game, Jay Roman. To your point, when niggas is on the cusp of really about to figure it out, it helps. But when you at the starting blocks and you still in the starting blocks about the race, you need all the games. So sometimes you just need to do some consultations, nigga. But go ahead, D Money, you got it.
Yeah,
that's where that laziness come in, man. You can't be lazy with yourself.
All right, go ahead, bro.
I'm not being lazy. I need older game. Like right now, I'm asking my job for a raise and shit because before I think about leaving and shit. So
Right.
I want older. I'm gonna get there because the free game is good, but I still want to get deeper.
All right, what's the question, brother? What's the question, brother? What are you talking about?
Yes. My question is like, should a man be black and white with women?
What do you mean when you say that?
Elaborate.
Like, it's either way or the highway.
Say that again.
It's either my way or the highway.
Right.
Let me answer that. Okay, let me answer that real quick. Okay, this is me personally. Okay, I'm not saying I'm wrong or right. Well, number one, I'm never wrong, but I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm just saying this is just my way. I only deal with women on my terms. I'm not bendable, pliable, flexible, amendable. I'm none of that. I only deal with women on my terms. Period. Whatever she wants, that's her problem. If she can't find what she wants, needs, or desires in me, she can go to the next guy to get it.
Right.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, like how you said that, King Zagan. Let's say you want to smash a girl today, and she not feeling like she want to do it today, and she call you like next week and say, "Yo, come over." Would you go smash her or not?
That's different. See, okay, you got to be reasonable. You got to be. Let me get it there. You got to be reasonable. You got to be reasonable, right? So I'm gonna give you two quick scenarios, and I'm gonna pass it to my bros. I've been in scenarios. D-Money, listen. I've been in scenarios where I met a chick at a nightclub, for instance, and I'm trying to take her home, and she's interested in me. Okay, and I keep talking about this, where she might be the designated driver. She's driving. She don't drink, but her homegirls drink. And so she can't do it that night, but she's down to do it later. I'm not going to be like, well, if you ain't fucking tonight, I ain't fucking with you. Come on, bro. You got to be realistic. Now, if you're dealing with a woman, for instance, if I invite her to my crib and she says, no, I would prefer for you to take me out on a date first, then the answer to that is hell no.
Right.
So you got to look at the context of it. Y'all got it.
D-Money. Your objective is to smash, right?
I like them slim thick.
Hello?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she didn't say no to smashing. She just said she couldn't do it that day, right?
Yeah, but he say on his term, and that's her term.
Yeah, no. Do we know that women sometimes have periods and cramps, sir? Yes or no?
True. Yeah.
Okay. So can a woman smash every fucking day of her life without issue?
No.
Okay. So again, your way is that you want to smash. Now she's letting you know that she wants to smash too. She just can't do it today for whatever reason. So I'm saying it's still your way. It's just that you have to be reasonable. She's still human. Now, but you see, the stupid part about cats like you is like you call in and you'll make an example like this, right? And you'll be like, well, it's my way. I want to smash today. And if she don't want to smash today, then I'm going to be black and white, right? But then you the same type of nigga that will say, hey, let's go to this bar. And then she'll say, well, I don't really drink like that. Why don't you take me to dinner? And then you'll fuck around and take her to dinner because she said so. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I wouldn't do that.
So all I'm saying is don't just use an example as an extreme just because you're trying to make a point. You're calling us for game. That means you have no point to make. You understand that?
No, I wouldn't do that though. Honestly, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. So
But
my point is
you should learn. You should learn that this example here, Demioning, is why you need the whole program and not just listening to part of it. Because you guys will listen to certain parts and swear that there is no situationalness in anything.
right.
Like, everybody understands that, there's three of us on this panel right now, and we all probably would do things three different ways, but we do understand the basics of how we need to behave.
Mm-hmm.
So in the same essence, if she's like, nah, not today, I might be a little cooler, be like, all right, cool. Just hit me up when it's good for you.
Right.
Now, because you heard one of us say, hey, you need to be stern and consistent. Well, you took the consistency and like, well, if it's not today, then it's not going to be my way. So no way. when the point of it is you have to be consistently you, not consistently Miles or K Zaga or Jamer, consistently you in your manhood plight.
Right.
All
Exactly.
right.
Exactly. All right. So your way of the highway don't mean that you're being unreasonable or ridiculous. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one more question.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I got a question for you, D Bunny.
What's up?
D Money, before you ask this question, I got a question. Do you like women?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, sir.
I mean, do you like them or do you just like them just to smash? Like, do you like women?
No. Look, listen. I do, because there's a lot that comes from women, because I've seen it with girls I have as my girlfriend, like in the past and shit. But like the girls that I be looking for, they're so hard to find, because like all these girls here in New York, they so masculine, and so I just got to just smash them.
Bro, hold on. See, I
Okay,
can't
so
let you do with that. I'm sorry, Gerald, I got to get him, because he said girls are so hard to find because they're so masculine. What bothers me about a lot of you dudes, and don't take this personal, D Money, is y'all act like y'all ain't got no fucking power. Y'all act like y'all don't have any influence. No, listen. Hold on, before you get all defensive, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And your fucking cortex fall out, nigga. Just listen for a second. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get all defensive, and this is just constructive. This is love. This is constructive criticism. I'm pulling your coattail, homie. But this is what guys have to realize. I did a video probably about 2 years ago, 2 years ago, and it was I included a clip from a British chick. This British chick, she did a video and she was talking about male leadership and confidence. She was really talking about confidence in a man. And this is what she said. Now listen, D Money, and for all you other motherfuckers listening right now, you're gonna listen later. This is what she said. She said, when men approach women, women automatically feel like they have the upper hand, because I know he wants something and I have the ability to either give it to him or not give it to him. So they already feel like they have the upper hand. So what she was saying was, when guys approach us, we decide whether or not we want to hand over leadership to them or we maintain the leadership role depending on the guy. The more masculine and confident the guy is, we let the leadership go and let them take control. The less confident motherfucker tripping. The less confident a guy is, you know what I'm saying? We maintain the control. Meaning, what she was saying is, your confidence is your ability to influence the woman. Your lack of confidence is your inability to influence the woman. Y'all got it.
D Money, what was your question, brother?
Now, before I get to my question, I was saying, like, because he asked me if I love women, and I say yeah. But I'm saying the type of girl that I would love is like those girls, like kind of like hard to find. You got to kick a lot of girls to the curbs to get to those girls.
Yeah, we understand that. Finding a woman that's compatible with you is like is a numbers game. We already say that all the time. What's your question?
My question. Oh yeah. My question is, so the girl I took a nap in front of, like.
I'm sorry, say that again.
And the girl I took a nap in front of for 20 minutes. Because I fucked up.
The girl you took a what? Hold on. Wait. Slow down and speak clearly. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing what you said. The girl that you did what with?
I took a nap in front of her for 20 minutes.
Okay.
Should I like kick her to the curb or keep messing with her? Because I think I already fucked up, to be honest.
Okay, why are you asking that question?
Because you mentioned something about sleeping in front of a girl that you don't really know. That's like giving her like.
Okay. Hold on. Forget what we said. What behavior in her have you noticed that is making you ask this question?
I just feel like that's boyfriend energy.
Hold on. You feel?
No, I think that's boyfriend. No, I know that's boyfriend energy.
Okay, so you know that's boyfriend energy only because of what we said on the show last week. But I'm asking you, what dynamics between you and that woman is making you think that you need to get rid of her? That's what I'm asking you.
I don't really know her, and I'm around here. Like, she might like expect more when there's no more. We're just fucking.
But bro, I'm asking. We told you the game, right? But you still have to assess.
Yeah.
You still have to assess your own situation as a man. I am asking you, what has happened? What dynamics have you discovered that is making you explore the option of kicking her to the curb?
I didn't experience nothing yet. What I'm saying is she might expect more because
Okay. But that's what I'm saying to you. You haven't really experienced anything negative or anything that you recognize as a reason to kick her to the curb. The only reason why you're asking us this question is because of something we said, but we're not living your life and we don't know that girl. We're just letting you know that sleeping in front of a woman that you barely know is unsafe. That's all we try to let you know. Now you're calling us back, asking us if you should fucking throw the girl away just because you fucked up. And I'm asking you, and the reason why I'm asking you, but I'm also telling you something. If you're listening, I'm saying to you, until you have to look at your own relationship and check the dynamics of the relationship. If and when she shows you behavior that is not conducive to making the relationship continue, then you have a reason to kick her to the curb. You don't have a reason to kick her to the curb at this moment, other than the fact that we explained to you that you fucked up. But unless she is dealing with you in a certain type of way where she's because you thinking that she's gonna expect things from you, but it hasn't happened yet. So at least give it a chance to happen.
All right.
D Money, hold on.
You gotta.
Perfect.
Real quick, Dre Roman. Let me say this. Because this is it's kind of sad. Okay, and let me explain why I think it's kind of sad. You guys, your favorite YouTuber or your favorite YouTubers, while you might like a lot of what they say, don't hang your hat on everything that they say. Meaning this: if I tell you niggas, I never bought a woman a drink at a nightclub or a bar. Don't say, K-Zaga never did it, I ain't gonna do it. If you do it and you don't find no problem with it and you never had no issues, do you. For all you niggas that like to wine and dine chicks, if you ain't got no problem with taking the chick on a dinner the first date and you don't feel any type of way about the chick ghosting you, continue to do what you do. I'm not gonna do what you do, but it doesn't mean you can't do what you do. Do what you do. Now, if you feel some type of way, if you feel like you mad, upset, or whatever it is you feel after what you do, then make changes in what you do. But don't make, look, let me tell you something real quick, and I'm gonna pass it to my bros. A lot of you guys are fucking up good situations with women because you take things literally. Just because someone said, I wouldn't do this or do this, you start to implement shit that you don't need to implement at the time because everything is working out in your favor. We just giving you, Miles said it best. We're giving you best practices.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me say this real quick. See, this is how D Money. I hope you're paying attention, but this is exactly why.
Yeah, I'm listening.
This is exactly why a guy like you needs to get on the membership, and you need to start scheduling coaching sessions, because what you're trying to do is you're calling up every fucking show trying to get a continuous game session. That's all you're doing. That's why you're asking us questions from a previous show. You understand that? You talk about, that girl that I slept for 20 minutes in front of, should I charge her to the game now because of what y'all said last week? Don't see, this is why I don't like freeloaders, bro. Because you're not even being honest with yourself. You're just trying to fucking extend your advice from last show to this show because you don't want to fucking pay for a goddamn session. You cheap ass motherfucker. Your name is D Money and you acting cheap out here.
We're gonna call your ass D Pennies, nigga. D Pennies, nigga.
Are you getting it, D Money?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
No. I said, are you getting what Miles is just saying? What Zag was just saying? Okay, because you got to understand, every building has a blueprint, but the buildings don't look the same. The blueprint just means you have to have a strong foundation. You have to have certain coded things in the building, but every building is not built the same. And so one of the things you're missing because you're not on the membership is, this is not really about women and the game to get women. This is about yourself as a man, you being your own individual building. Now, there's been things said like, hey, consistency. That is a strong attribute that you need to have in your building if you want things to go well in your building. Somebody coming in and disrespecting you, that's not a good thing to have around your building. These are just things that are being said through this game, through these shows, that's showing you, hey, the things that are really good and bad that could affect your building or your manhood. But you have to make your own building. You have to be consistent with yourself. And the best thing I can tell you right now, the best thing is because you got listening ears. That's a great quality if you don't have something to learn something. So you got listening ears, but you got to get on one of these men's programs and actually follow through and not be lazy. My word of the day is laziness. Miles said it earlier, and I believe a lot of guys say that are very lazy.
Thanks.
You are being lazy with yourself by not being consistently on somebody's program and becoming better.
Facts. Hey, so D Money, to answer your question, bro, unless she starts giving you problems, there's no reason to charge her to the game just yet. You have any other questions before I let you go?
Oh, sir. All right.
Hello?
No, he ain't got no more questions.
All
right.
Yeah,
So
I figure what you're saying. You're saying I should just stop trying to switch up what I'm doing for me based on what you guys are saying and just focus on what I got to do for me.
D Money. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Man to man. Let me ask you a question. Do you ever look in the mirror and regret some of the choices you made and some of the things you said and or did with women?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, then that's the shit you need to listen to. Every other aspect of you dealing with women where you feel like, I'm cool with this, continue to do you. Even if somebody else says something different and they have a different narrative or ideology, continue. Look, let me tell you something. I'm older than Miles and I'm older than Lucario, but them brothers, I've learned shit from Miles and Lucario. I've learned shit, and it might not necessarily always be about just getting some pussy. I might learn some manhood shit from my brothers Lucario and Miles, although they're younger than me, and I might learn some other shit on some entrepreneurial type shit from them that I didn't know. So I'm always learning, right? So there's things that I do now. In different ways that I speak on shit that I didn't do before because I'm learning shit. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you never stop learning. You can never perfect manhood, but you should live your life trying to, right? So, but if you're cool with what you do and you feel comfortable with it and you have no regrets, continue to do it. Don't alter it because you hear someone that says some flyer shit than what you're doing. If what you do work for you, do what you do.
Thanks. And I had to switch over to because again, like I said, this Skype shit is not perfect. So I had to answer Monogamous's call, so that kind of kicked D Money off. But D Money, D Money, we'll talk to you on the next show. But really get on the program, bro, because your ass calling all the time asking questions, bro. You need to get on somebody's program. Stop playing. But anyway, Monogamous Player, what's going on with you, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. K Zag, Miles, J Roman, y'all know that I do.
All right.
What's up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Hey, man, I just want to give y'all cigars, man, because this is a great topic. And the way that I look at it is whatever is in the past, right, is there's a reason why it's in the past, right? But the one thing that you have to do is not hold on to the past, but learn the lesson, right? And there are a lot of lessons that I've learned that propelled me to move forward, right? Now, part of the reason why I call myself as a monogamous player is because I know how to deal with women on a sexual level, but the monogamous side is the consistent side, right? See, when I was young, right? See, I was always a player. Like I never had problems with smashing females. That's why I got a high body count. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Miles, you even said it. It's just crazy how a lot of guys with high body counts still low-key still have problems with women, right? And I was that type of guy because there was a part of me that wasn't consistent. See, whenever I wasn't in a relationship, because I'm going to be honest, I only been in maybe a handful of relationships in my whole life. So I didn't really have, up until later in life, I didn't really have a good experience towards relationships, but I always had experience towards, getting what I want as far as smashing and stuff like that. And to be honest, guys, it's not hard to smash females. It's really not. So you're really not learning as much game. Inconsistency was whenever I got into a relationship when I was.
Wait, why are you cutting up like that?
And then I would turn on the.
Yo.
Yeah, Miles.
Yeah, you're cutting up. You're cutting up real bad. Like whole sentences are chopping out of your transmission. I don't know if it's my end or your end. Are you in a good area?
Okay, you know what? Matter of fact, let me call you back because I'm way in the suburbs and the tower might be messed up. So let me call you. I'm gonna call back later.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
All right.
This nigga Monogamous got one of them track phones this girl don't know about him. Yeah, he got one of them throwaway that he keep in the trunk and shit. So Jay Roman, man, you ain't spoken a minute. You want to go ahead and holler at him right quick?
No, I think I was listening to the Monogamous here. He was about to. I hope he was going on the track, and it seemed like he was about to say something that I wanted to touch on, that Miles touched on when we talked about consistency, and it's not just consistency in the beginning, but all the way through. And so he tied it all in to the show's title at the end. And I thought it was just great the way he did it. Was the simple fact that later on, when she leaves, you're saying, oh, she got away. She was one that got away. But really, it was some things in us that you should have learned to do and stay consistent. A lot of times, people like Monogamous was playing, he didn't have a hard time getting women in the beginning. I'm quite sure he was confident. He had his plan out. He was shaking and moving. He was doing, but as soon as he became consistent with that one, he felt like the game stops, and it don't stop because it's you. You should be consistent with yourself. You should be consistent with your goals. You should be consistent on how you deliver, just how you move. You're always going to learn things to get better, but at the same time, you can't be lazy and stop. And I think a lot of guys, they stop when it's easy. And I thought it was perfect when you were talking about if it's agreeable, right? And we all met chicks we just vibe with, and we do stuff a little different. Like we break the rule a little bit. She's staying the night. She we rolling for a long time together, and we doing 2 days in a row, and we going out and we taking little weekend trips, and because it's so fun and agreeable. But at the same time, if we're not consistent on how we operate, it's gonna die. It's gonna die down because initially she liked the person that you were, and guys want to say, "Oh, she broke that down," and "Oh, women change the relationship." Nah, bro, you changing in the relationship, and for the simple fact for them not to see that your consistency and your role of manhood in any relationship you are in is what that relationship needs as a foundation building block, because everything reacts off of that. And when you start trying to change that because you feel like it needs to change to fit the relationship, that's what goes off the wheels. It goes wrong. And then everything else, we're blaming everybody else because you decided to be lazy. Manhood ain't for the weak.
No, it's not.
It ain't for the weak.
Let me real quick. Before I get into this, because I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna go into what Miles is doing, which is the masculine identity. Once you learn yourself, you know who you are, and you're comfortable in your own skin, you're gonna look at everything different.
Facts.
You're gonna look at everything different, and you're gonna respond to women different because now you know exactly who you are. You're comfortable in your own skin, and now you don't give a fuck. It's not to say you don't give a fuck about people. You just don't give a fuck about how people view you, because how you view yourself is way more important than how they view you.
All right, let's see. All right, 850. Hold on, man. Go ahead, Kizak.
No, I just want to say that when it comes to the one who got away, you never really look at a chick who got away. You just kind of look back and you can kind of reminisce, but like, damn, man, if I had the right mindset like I have now, that could have been something. But when I chose this chick, I didn't have the right mindset, and that's why that shit turned into what it turned into. But now I got the right mindset for the right bitch. Yeah, I got it.
Exactly. 850. J-Rom,
just
you
real
quick.
Quick. Yeah, just real quick. Zach, you was making a point, and I just want to kind of like hit on that real quick. Even if you say you're in this relationship, and even if you are now so concerned about her, what's so crazy is she still needs that consistency for the relationship to be smooth.
Exactly.
She still needs that.
Mhm.
And for you not to display that and not to do that, you really ain't thinking about her at all, because that's what the family relationship needs. You're just
Consistent.
being lazy about it because you're trying to take the easy way out and relax because, like Miles say, you feel like you got a cool one. Everything's rolling smooth. It rolled smooth because you worked at it.
Exactly. All right, 850, man. You on live on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. K-Zag, J. Roman, and Miles. What's going on with you? Name, age, city, and what's going on?
Yes, my name is Pierre Austin, and first off, appreciate the game. Y'all gentlemen are dropping.
All right.
Watch y'all. My question is for K Zaggin.
Yeah, hold on, brother. Hold on. Hey, brother, hold on. We need that age, though. We need the age.
Oh, 34.
34. All right, go ahead.
My question is for K Zaggin. So, my question is, do you know anybody with a high level of game who will be able to observe me when I code approach? Observe me code approach to see where I'm off at.
You on mute? You on mute, Zach?
Oh, you said you're in Austin, Texas?
Yeah.
That's about an hour and a half. That's about an hour and a half for me. I'm saying I love Austin. I love 6th Street. You know what I'm saying, and all of that. I will say this: I do have partners in Austin, but I don't have no one that I can directly refer you to because they got their own life and they doing their own thing and they ain't doing no coaching type
That's
of
code
shit.
approach.
Yeah, hold on, Zach. Now,
Okay.
caller. Do you understand the type of investment that you're talking about? Because I hope you don't think that a motherfucker just gonna fly from his city or drive all the way from his city just to sit there and watch you cold approach, and we ain't talking about no heavy investment. You understand? Because we talking about a man's time, and then we talking about his knowledge. So are you willing to make a very heavy investment to get someone's time to watch you cold approach and see where you coming up short?
Yeah. So
what's code approach? Am I the only one that don't know what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah, caller, what's cold approach? Explain cold
time.
approach real quick. Explain cold approach for J. Roman real quick.
Code approaching. Pretty much when I walk up to a woman and I say what's on my mind in terms of.
Okay, so you mean approaching a stranger, a woman that you don't know in the street?
Oh, I talk to people all the time. I'm cold out here then. I talk to a lot of people. I go to approach a lot of things. Okay,
look.
That's a term. That's the young term they use now.
Hold on, guys. Because hold on real quick. So, caller, listen. Are you on the spectrum or anything like that? Because I'm hearing something in your voice.
I'm just caffeinated right now. I was about to hit the gym and saw y'all was live and wanted to call in.
Did he say caffeinated?
He said caffeinated. Okay. So, but everything.
About to hit the gym.
But everything as far as your mind and your social skills is average and normal. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you really want K-Zag to come out, bro, you know we talking heavy investments, bro. We're talking serious investments. Ain't nobody coming to your city just to watch you talk to women. And
I'm not driving an hour and a half just to sit there and watch you approach bitches in the club
for free.
You ain't.
Or just because you call into our show and donate a couple dollars. No, this is something where you're gonna have to get with K-Zaggin behind the scenes, and y'all gonna have to work out some type of agreement to make sure you make a heavy investment to make it worth his time. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. I would have came to his city or whoever he knows who's willing.
No, it's not about who I don't know. It's not about who I know. I'm not gonna refer you to nobody. Okay, if you want the real shit, I'm the realest nigga in Texas. So you know what I'm saying. So if you want some real shit, I'm gonna fuck with you, but you got to pay what you weigh with it. I'm not just gonna come to your city and just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? It ain't happening.
Right. So you got the Manhood is a Skill Set. You could go to the website, or you could hit Kerry K-Zaggin on his Instagram and hit him up behind the scenes, and y'all make an agreement. Okay. But other than that, do you have any questions, brother?
Yes. I'm looking I'm looking for another way, another creative way to respond to after I approach a woman, let her know that I can see me and her fornicating, and it'd be dope.
Is caller? Hold on, caller. Stop. Is that what you say? Hey, Sarah.
No, not in those exact terms. But
tell us exactly what you've said. Don't
I'm gonna give you a freebie. Don't ever use the word fornicating when
don't do that.
you want to mention sex to him.
So can you tell us? Like, hold on, caller. The last woman you spoke to, can you tell us exactly what you said verbatim?
Yes. Yeah, I saw you over here, and you had caught my eye, and I thought to myself, "Damn, yo, let me see what's up with this one." So I had to come over here and say something. What's your name? She tell me her name, and then I tell myself. So I was looking at your lips, and saw how luscious they are, and I want to see. I want to connect my lips with your lips and see if you're a great kisser. And after, depending on the reaction I get, if it's positive, I'll go further. If it's not, well, I can tell.
Okay, so caller. So the last girl you talked to, you told her exactly what you just said.
Yes.
And how did she respond to that?
She she just her eyes widened up, and she had leaned back.
Stop, caller, stop. What did she say? Fuck all that, the body language shit. What did she say to you after you said all of that? Assuming that you're telling the truth. What did she say?
She said, "Oh wow, you're pretty forward. I never got that before."
And what happened after that?
After that, I said, "Well, shit. If you're really, let's get together in the future, connect, relate, and shit. We fucking clicking and vibing. We can make that shit happen."
And what did she say to that?
Afterwards, she said, "After that, I just got out of a relationship, so I'm not emotionally ready to do anything."
Y'all got it. I gotta. Yeah, y'all can go ahead and respond to this nigga. I gotta do something right quick.
And I get with that response, my typical response to that is, "Hey, I feel you, I got you. So how about this? You take my number down, and whenever you're ready, just get at me. And when you do get at me, understand this: I'm gonna know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, because I usually have a plan."
You got it, Jay. Go. Hey, look, man. Go ahead, Jay.
No, so if you're approaching women like that, right? It's not really my style, but that could be your style. It sounds like what? How does it work out for you? What's the sound like? This is your routine. So what's the numbers for you? Because you do know everyone's not going to work out, right? So we already know that. So we're smart. We're all smart enough to know that 100% of the time this ain't going to work. But what's the percentage that doesn't work for you?
So firstly, is definitely more no's, and the yeses or sures. We'll exchange info, and after that, is usually no type of response. So it is what it is.
So it's not working for you then?
No.
Okay, so if that's not working for you, if that ain't working for you, right? But you've done the approach, I don't know, let's say 100 times. Let's just say 100 times. You did the approach 100% of the time. It didn't really work. What did you tell yourself after that?
She probably saw me and thought to herself, "Damn, this motherfucker look like he can fuck my walls up. So let me not take this any further."
I'm confused because I don't know if that was the answer to the question I asked.
Hold on. Hold on. So you said she said to herself, he looked like he can fuck my walls up. Meaning, you mean pussy walls, sugar walls? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, and that's
Then she's gonna want to go home with you. She's gonna want to go home with you if she feels that way, because she want to see what you're working with. See, y'all need to look, caller. Don't fool yourself, because what you're talking about is sexual attraction. A woman is not going to be sexually attracted to you and say to herself, now there might be some exceptions and outliers, but for the most part, she's not going to say to herself, damn, he looked like he could fuck me too good. I'm going to pass on up and get some mediocre dick.
But I wasn't necessarily saying that, but pretty much say that he looked like he could have my pussy hurting for a while. That type of shit. Whenever it don't go well.
But we already established that it didn't work, right? We've already said that it didn't work, right?
Oh, come again?
We already established that it didn't work, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we're not even going to concentrate on that part, because whatever you thought she was thinking, they weren't thinking that. Because if they were thinking that, you would have different results.
True.
Okay, so we're back to where we're at here. What did you learn from your approaching and no resulting? What did you say to yourself? What did you learn from that?
I have learned that I need to use different variation and make sure my tone is on point whenever I decide to go. Whenever I decide to let a woman know that I want to get sexual with her upon approaching.
Okay. Go from there.
Can't take this shit no more, Miles. I don't even want to go in, dog.
But go from there, because I'm gonna tell you right now, any one of these gentlemen on the show, they're gonna tell you something. It's gonna be great information to hear, but you are set in your ways on how you approach. I could tell because you called up and asked for somebody to look at you approach.
Right.
But you already understand that, hey, if I'm approaching and none of this has gotten me positive results, maybe there's something that I shouldn't be doing or should be doing that's different. Maybe I should just go out and hang out and chill. But look at somebody that looks at me, hey, how you doing? And just have a conversation without the extra, let me tell you exactly what it is, because I want you to look at me in all my glory. And I just know that you're going to look at me and you're going to know what I could do to those walls.
Caller, hold on one second. Caller, how old are you again?
34.
Okay, 34. How many sexual partners have you had in your life? And I'm not trying to use this information to make fun of you. I'm just trying to see where your experience level is at.
I would say 32.
About 32 partners?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, so the question becomes, how did you get those other 32 partners?
So the majority of them was in high school.
Okay.
A few of them has been like on some nightclub shit.
Okay.
And it's obvious that
No. Nothing's obvious. Nothing obvious. Let's try to be objective about everything. Let's not assume anything. Just tell me the facts, brother. That's it.
A few of them from nightclub on some one night stand shit.
Okay.
And the others has been on some roommate situations.
Roommate situations. Meaning what? Your roommates bring girls to the house, or these women have been your roommates and you end up fucking them?
that were women, and they came on to me.
Okay,
and we made it happen.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So have any of these 32 women resulted in a long-term relationship? Meaning, like anything that lasted over 6 months?
No.
Okay, so you've never had how long is your longest relationship?
I never had a relationship.
Wow. Okay.
There's a lot about you.
Now, Another thing I'll say to you is, how many women are you talking to, let's say, on a weekly basis? How many women are you making this up? Because this is your approach style. So how many women are you saying this stuff to on a weekly basis?
I would say it averages around 60 a week.
About 60 a week. Where do you go to talk to these women?
Either bars, lounges, coffee shops, at times at the grocery store.
Okay. And you say you live in Texas?
Yes.
Okay. And in the so let's just say in the last month, how many women have you been able to like either go out on a date or at least have sex with?
None.
None. When was the last time you had sex?
5 years ago.
Okay, nigga, you capping. Ain't no way you fucked 32 chicks that ain't fucked in 5 years. Okay, nigga, you capping. Look, caller, look. Let me ask you a question. Allegedly, okay, these 32 chicks, have any one of them asked to be your girlfriend?
No.
You're lying, then.
They're in high school. Like, come on, man. Like, this is
okay. The 5 years that 5 years ago, this girl, where did y'all meet? How did it come about for y'all to have sex 5 years ago? What happened?
The last one was a roommate situation.
Roommate. Okay.
Just when I first.
Okay. Now. Okay. So cool. All right, let me ask you a question. Give me two things about you that you find interesting about yourself. Two things, just two things.
Funny, smart.
No. That's not interesting. Those are adjectives. I asked you to tell me two interesting things about you.
I'm unorthodox.
Adjective.
And okay.
All right. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. I'll give you an example. Okay, so two interesting things that I could talk to a woman about me is that I'm Jamaican and I love to cook Jamaican food. That's one interesting thing. And another thing that's interesting about me is that I am a published photographer, and I've done wedding photography and other types of photography. So those are two things that are interesting about me that I can bring up in any conversation. Now, you go. Give me two things about yourself.
I'll cook and meal prep a lot.
What?
I'll go through 5.
Wait.
I'll cook and meal prep.
Wait, clip and nip tuck. Wait.
Meal prep.
Okay, come back and say it again.
I cook.
Okay, cook. Sorry.
And meal prep.
All right, cook him for himself. I guess
for myself. I go through 5 to 6 meals a day.
Okay. So you're like, okay. And what's the second thing?
Second thing, I would say that I almost want to say adventurous because I go out on my own a lot.
That's another adjective. That's another adjective, bro. Adventurous is an adjective. Okay. This is why. Hold on, caller. See shit like this. This is why y'all niggas need to understand language. This is why y'all need to read books. This is why y'all need to be intelligent. This is why you need to be educated. Adventurous is an adjective. So far, the only thing that you got going for yourself is that you meal prep. Okay, let's explore this. Why do you meal prep, my nigga?
I meal prep because I don't like paying to eat out. And since I eat a lot, that it adds up. So it's price efficient. And I know for sure what I'm eating is the amount that I'm eating as far as like carbs, protein.
Okay. But why? Why are you doing all of this? Are you a bodybuilder? Are you a nutritionist? What is interesting about this?
I like to stay in shape.
Okay, so you bodybuild, right? Or you stay in shape. What do you do?
It sounds like somebody whispering answers in his ear. Like,
well, I got another call on the line. 240. Just chill out for a second, and then we'll get to you.
Chilling.
Yeah, go ahead. So 850, please. 850, bro, what is going on? You got to give me something, bro.
I work out. I do yoga. I attend a lot of networking events.
All right. Okay, cool. You work out and you do yoga. You know bitches love yoga, right?
Oh, they should do.
Okay, now, do you ever talk to bitches about yoga when you talking to bitches? Or do you just automatically come off talking about, yo, I want to smash those walls?
Yeah, I want to smash those walls.
Exactly. Exactly. That's your problem, brother. That's your problem. You only fucked 30-something women in your life, and all of them have been convenient fucks. You are not as good at sex as you think you are. You understand that?
You did not rearrange any furniture.
Hold on 1 second. You are not as good at sex as you think you are, because if you were, at least 2 or 3 of those 34 bitches would have came back for seconds and thirds. You understand? But none of them did. So you talking all of that shit about rearranging walls and wearing the bitch out and all that shit it's cap. And the reason why I say it's cap is not to say that you literally don't know how to fuck, but the confidence level that you might have with meal prep and yoga is much higher than your confidence level with fucking pussy. So therefore, when you try to talk to these bitches about rearranging their walls, you sound inauthentic and they don't want to have nothing to do with you. You understand that?
Let me ask the caller a question.
Yeah.
Caller, let me ask you a question. And don't lie, nigga. Please don't lie. Have you ever had a woman, no, matter of fact, have you had multiple women that ever told you, oh my God, I can't handle you. We can't fuck no more because it's just too much. Has that ever happened to you?
Just once.
Oh, so out of 32 chicks just once, but you rearranging walls and knocking pictures off of walls and rearranging couches and chairs and shit.
Hey, maybe you might want to try a hot approach. Or I don't know, what's the opposite of cold approach? Like, they got a thing called hot approach?
Caller, listen, 850, right?
Yes.
Listen, brother, you need to go to my Instagram. I am Miles in the Game on Instagram. Hit my link tree, and there is a part where it says you can schedule a 60-second game session with me. Okay, brother. So I need you to do that, and we can start to break down the things that are interesting about you and how you can use them in your approach. Okay, that's what you need to do. I can give you the detail. If you just want to take the information I just gave you and try it out for yourself, you can do that as well. Because since you already you say you talk to 60 women a week, and that's a lot. So if you want to just use the information I just gave you and do trial and error, go right ahead. If you want to be a little bit more efficient, hit me up for a 60-minute game session. All right, brother?
All right, I appreciate it, fellas.
All right, man.
I appreciate the tough love.
All right, we appreciate the call. Thanks for calling in.
And for people that's watching or listening, I'll give you another example to really bring it home. If you approach a woman and you say, yo, I got a Fiat outside. I got a Lamborghini outside. Do you want to ride?
You want to ride?
Knowing very well you got a Toyota Solar outside. It ain't the vehicle that you saying, but you feel like you got a luxury car outside, but you ain't got it outside. You ain't coming off believable.
Exactly.
So it's better you have to be like, look, I got a Toyota outside. Okay.
Right. So we got 240. Oh shit, this is 50, man. 50 Fitzwell. What's going on with you, brother?
50, real quick. I just want to say, last caller, I'm glad you called in, but you acting like Mandingo and you more like a flamingo, nigga. Stop it. Acting like bitches just running through your dick.
You got good looking lips, and I got good looking lips. Let's slip together.
They be like, is that it? Harder. Stop acting like bitches. Like, no, stop. I can't.
Yo, out of 34 bitches, only one said it's too much. And you know that one bitch that said it was too much, she was probably just saying that to help his ego, but to let him down gently type shit. But anyway.
No, she was in high school. He said most of it come from high school.
Right.
She didn't even have good stroke yet.
Exactly. Yo, 50 Fitzwell, what's going on with you, brother? Go ahead, man.
Good afternoon, panel. Good afternoon, Mr. J. Roman, Miles Cunningham, and Kate Zagin. What's up?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, what's interesting about me is that, I'm a consultant, and what I do. What's interesting for me is what I do is I identify the resources that's available to you and then creatively apply them to a new business model. That's interesting with me.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's what I do.
All right.
So also, what has gotten me in trouble was when I go out with people and I be looking at people, because that's me. I look at people to see how they work in their bodies, and I look at new ways and better ways for them to carry their load. Therefore, their structure won't be taxed. I get a lot of trouble because I look at a lot of ass. I say, your back hurts, you got high heels. It's true.
Right.
It is so true. So that's what interesting about me is I study people's bodies.
Right. Nice. And that's one of the easiest things to segue into sex. So that's what's up.
Easily, you know.
Yeah.
Easily, you know. And I said, have you ever had the muscles massage before? No, I won't do that. But I'm just saying is that you have to be you have to understand who you are. Shout out to the masculine identity.
Yes.
And, you have to know how to operate. Shout out to manhood and skill set. Right. So me personally, in my old age, I tell you, the one that got away, it was several of them, and I'm so glad they left. Trust me, I'm so glad they left, because I did some missteps, and I was like, hold up, I'm not going to tolerate this.
Right.
I got rid of them.
Right.
But interesting enough, in these days, I don't tolerate it. I don't tolerate the crap. And, they can get away, they can go away. But trust me, when you come this way, it's going to be a memory. It's definitely going to be a great memory. So that's me. That's me for the day. I'm tired, back hurt. I'm out.
All right, man. All right, 58. Appreciate the call, brother. Take it easy, man.
Overstretched and shit.
Guys, call in.
Go ahead, 50.
Guys, call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. We got about 20 minutes left, guys, so make sure y'all call in. Don't be waiting until the very end. All right, go ahead, fellas.
So I think go ahead. You got the J one.
No, I just on 50 Fitzwell, man. I think he made a great point. Like, we can go ahead and get the caller.
Yeah. Monogamous. Hold on right there. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I just think, he made a great point. If they get away or they go away or whatever, you feel like they got away. If you didn't learn anything from it, you should be happy that you had that experience to learn from it, so you can apply it to be better on forth.
Facts. Yep.
So that was it. Just real quick.
Right. Yeah. The most important thing about quote unquote the one that got away is the lessons learned. Not that you're trying to get them back. But monogamous player, man. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, yes, sir. Hopefully I sound better now, whatever. I'm in a better area.
All right.
But as the guy was just saying, right? The one thing I just want to say is, and a lot of guys get this misconstrued, right? Because when I was on earlier, I was trying to say that back then, I had a lot of player tendencies because I was fucking a lot of women, right? But I just want to tell everybody this. Just because you fuck a lot of women don't mean shit without a vetting process. Right. If you don't have a vetting process, that don't mean shit, because there's a lot of inconsistencies that you might not see that you're going to face, that you're facing, and that you're actually acting out, right?
Right.
So one of my inconsistencies back in the day was, I had a relationship, this player dude, but then inside of a relationship, I was more like a simp. Not more like a simp as in like I'm just simping for the woman, but it was almost like an on and off tripper. Back in the day when I was young, I didn't know about a vetting process. So I just thought that, okay, once I'm in a relationship, now I got to turn on that boyfriend energy. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do my best as a boyfriend or whatever the case may be, right? Which is nothing wrong with that if you have a vetting process, but back then I didn't. So the girls that I did get into a relationship with, I didn't vet them. I just really liked them, and I really liked their vibe, and after a month or so or whatever the case may be, we're in a relationship, right? And that happened twice, and it really bit me in my ass 2 times. But the last time it happened, right, I actually got into this relationship actually to try to learn something. Because I already knew that the relationship was going to be bullshit, but I got in it because I knew, I was like, I'm a player guy, but then I'm also a guy that would like to be in a relationship, but I didn't see how can correlate. I'm missing something, right?
Right.
So in that last relationship that I was in that went sour, the girl told me, because she hit me back and she was like, oh man, I'm so sorry for what I did and stuff like that. But I am going to tell you the reason why I became unattracted to you is because there was a lack of consistency. You wasn't that same guy as what I saw you was when I first was fucking with her. When I first was fucking with her, I was just giving her dick and I was being that player guy. But then all of a sudden, when I turned on that boyfriend button too early, now she's taking everything for granted. And now, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Women know when they don't deserve it. Women know when they don't deserve certain treatment. So
please, I got to stop you. Just give me a second to say this before I forget. Y'all know I'll be forgetting my shit. Because you made it too easy.
Facts.
When you give chicks shit too soon, they're like, it's easy to get him. It's easy to get him to commit to me. Look how quick he did it. He's easy. And what a lot of women don't understand, by virtue of that fact, they automatically don't respect you. And sometimes they don't know why.
But let me add to that, K Zaggin. You see, you ever see those women who don't trust their men, who always going through their man phone, who even as soon as they see their man looking at a bitch, they want to jump on his ass. That's the reason, because of how quickly you wifed her bitch ass. Because she realized you the type of nigga that give bitches the red fucking carpet and didn't earn shit. So when I see you looking at another bitch, I don't trust it, because you give bitches pedestalization easily and quickly. That's why your woman is all up in your phone. But guess what happens when you have discipline and game and you make a bitch earn her spot? Your woman will see you looking at another woman and she won't even blink her eyes, because she know, he looking at that bitch, but she knows what it takes for a bitch to get in position. So she's not worried, because she know the type of man you are. She know that you could look at another woman, but she ain't got to worry, because you ain't the type of nigga that's going to allow a bitch to get into position without earning it. So she don't even have to be jealous. This is
on top of facts, on top of more facts.
This is the type of fucking game that y'all young niggas is still trying to approach a bitch. This is the advanced fucking game why you need to get on the bad boy membership, the masculine identity membership. Because when you carry yourself with a certain character, certain discipline, a certain consistency, the woman has a higher level of respect and honor for your character and your masculine identity, because she realizes, what I had to do to be a woman, to be a part of his life, I know these fucking average bitches don't even got it in them, so I'm not even worried. My man could look at another bitch. Yo, and when the game get really advanced, my man can even fuck another bitch, because I know that if he just give a bitch a little bit of dick, there's no way that she's usurping my fucking position in his life.
Because of the investment she made, she knows,
exactly.
No bitch touch me.
That's why there are some men out here that can move like kings, where they have their main chick, they got their bottom chick, and he could date, he could look at other women, he could even chill with other women, and she's not bothered in the least, because she understands the caliber of man that she's fucking with. Do you understand that? Right. But too many of you niggas is way too inconsistent. Y'all wife bitches too quickly. You spend the night with bitches too quickly. You pedestalize bitches way too much and they haven't earned anything. You are of no substance or character. That's why women can't take you the fuck seriously. But Monogamous, go ahead with your thought, bro.
Man, I'm just being honest, guys. That's what the type of guy that I was. And that's why I just go back to, see, a lot of guys always want to focus on sex. I fucked this many bitches. Right. Just because you fucked a lot of bitches, you can still lack in game. And apparently, even though I had good dick and I was consistent on that end, apparently I was inconsistent on the other end. That's why I call myself the monogamous player, because yes, I got that sex appeal, but the monogamous, it's not about being in a relationship. I'm talking about consistency. So around that time, guys, remember I told you I got in that relationship on purpose so I can learn, right? So I knew that it was my fault. So at that point, I was like, I can't blame it on a woman. I got to change something about me. And that was around the time where I first discovered Mr. Lucario, Miles, K-Zag. And when y'all start talking about the vetting process, that's when I realized that's what I was missing. I was missing the vetting process. So after that, guys, for the next year and a half, literally every chick that came, that stayed around, that followed the vetting process, got the best version of me. And those chicks knew that I was fucking with other chicks.
Right.
So those chicks was willing, just like Miles, you talking about Mr. Cario, if you had $3, you split it in 3 ways, you wouldn't be happy, but you had $300 million, you split it in 3 ways, you would be happy.
Right.
That's what the type of version that the girls was getting.
Right.
And you know what, Mr. Cario, Miles, me having a vetting process didn't even take me that long to come across what I'm in now, which is my woman and my Susie wife. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So yes, there's a numbers game, but if you do it right, you'll fuck around and get what you want quicker than you not doing it right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But even before her, every other girl leading up to her was acting correctly. You know why? Because I was leading the game and being a leader correctly.
Right.
But when you don't lead correctly, then a woman don't have the initiative to act correctly. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm trying to say is, yeah, back in the day, I was fucking a lot of females, but I was also dealing with a lot of struggles with females, a lot of bullshit. I had to go through the BS. But once I learned a program and have a vetting process, I excluded all that bullshit.
Right.
So every girl that spoke to me was also consistent, just like I was consistent.
Right.
But I'm glad that y'all said that, guys, because that's what I lacked in. I lacked in that consistency.
Exactly.
But that's really all I got, guys. But thank y'all so much.
All right, man. Hey, thanks for calling back, brother. Thanks for, getting to a better area and calling back. We appreciate you. All right.
Yes, sir. Hey, guys, thank y'all for the games. Cigars, salute to y'all, and y'all have a great weekend.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother.
You don't call Miles?
Yeah, we're good on calls for now. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. Let me just say this. I'm glad that he said that, because when I was younger, my mind wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? To be in a committed relationship, to be a family man, and I tried to be, but I wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? And I any woman that ever dealt with me, they'll tell you he's a better father than he is a husband. He's a better father than he is a boyfriend, right? They'll tell you that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the shit I'm focused on. I'm focused on my babies. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that I wasn't, dealing with the women. It's just for me to wrap my mind around a chick, it takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? Look, let me tell y'all something. When it comes to my non-sexual time and attention to my debit card, I'm celibate. I'm saying I don't like just giving that shit away. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem. I got condoms all on my debit cards and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, all joking aside, when we talk about the one who got away, I don't feel like there's any particular woman in my life that got away. I just feel like there were some women that I thought would have been beneficial to me, but I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it, and I knew I wasn't ready for it. And then there were other times when I got into a relationship where I thought I was ready for it, but then I wasn't, because I didn't know myself. You know what I'm saying? And I knew myself to some degree, but I didn't really know myself like I do now. Because if I would have knew myself like I do now, I never would have got into the relationship, because that wasn't the right situation to put myself in. And a lot of that has to do with everything we've been talking about. If y'all want to just play back, we talk about consistency. I wasn't ready to be consistent with how I needed to be to make the relationship work for me. So when the relationship ended, I can look back in time, whether a year, 2 or 3 in time, and be like, you wasn't consistent, my nigga. Okay, either you wasn't consistent in the way that you needed to check the chick, or you wasn't consistent when you realized you need to end this shit.
Right.
And it's too late. Y'all got it.
Facts. Jay Roman, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, what was crazy for me, the relationship I say, that one got away, I ended them. I ended them because one of them, I didn't like who I was in that relationship. I didn't feel a certain way, so I had to let that go. Now, when I tell you she was like you was explaining, like your type, I like them tall, slim, thick. She had that vibe going on. Everything very, very, very beautiful. Very, she was very ambitious in her career and doing things and but I didn't like who I was becoming in that, and so I had to let that go because it wasn't going to line up with my manhood.
Right.
And so I had to do more for myself than it was for this relationship. But I find myself doing more for the relationship than myself, accepting things I would never accept.
Right.
So you got to go. You got to let that go. And then the other one I would say is just, she was really, really, really a good girl, and I had to let that go because I knew I was just about to drag her through a whole bunch of mess. I was, yeah, I was catching. You got 1, 2, 3, 7 on the team. Three, you Thursday night you go here, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday for yourself, Monday for a movie night, a date, and like when you got that sort of program going on, and you have this one, and just her whole vibe and the way she treated her child, the way she treated herself, the way she treated the relationship we had. I tell her I want this to be done. She had that. She called me. We don't live together, but hey, what do you want in the refrigerator? What type of drink do you want? Very attentive. And I knew I had nothing good for her at the time. Nothing, because I was not settling at all. Gotta let it go. And I wish her the best.
Right.
Wish her the best, but I learned something right then in a moment that I was not ready for that. And I think more and more guys, you got to, like Zach said, you got to know yourself. But to know yourself, you have to take the time to not be lazy with yourself, to invest in yourself and be real with yourself.
Facts.
Be real with yourself. And now one thing with the monogamous player that called that he mentioned, you'll wind up doing more work being lazy because it's only easy for the moment.
Exactly.
They'll catch up in the long run that you're gonna have to do more work to catch up to get back to the base of what you need to be.
Exactly, bro. It's like anything else, like working out. It's better for you to be consistent and at least do a half-hour workout every day than to not work out for a whole fucking month and then try to get in the fucking gym and try to squat 500 and try to bench press 350 at the last day of the month. You understand what I'm saying? And then you probably injure yourself and fuck your whole shit up. You understand? That's why consistency is so important and shout out to you for understanding that she was a good girl, but understanding that you won't shit and you have to let her go. Like, listen, I'm not even here for that right now because
she definitely would have cried some tears. There was some tears going. I done had my car keyed and too many times. I done had too much stuff going on, too many pops up at the house, too many, crazy things and stalkers and all that other stuff and I learned from all of it. To be better on every time, to understand that, hey, and that's the thing. That's why I can't get with these groups of people. I don't know the groups of people because I didn't know cold approach, and I don't know if there's a hot approach or all these terms and stuff like that. I don't understand all that. My thing is like, if you're a man in this world, and you understand the role that you have in this world, why would I sit and complain first about somebody else before I look inside myself to say, you know what, I got to improve on certain things.
Exactly.
I'm the one with the combination.
Exactly.
Yo, look, on some real shit, and to kind of piggyback off what Jay Roman was saying, this is why when dudes talking about, I wish a woman would really be feeling me and fall in love. No, you don't. These bitches is crazy. They'll stalk you. Yeah. Bro, I had a chick one time. She said, I really want to see you. She called me and said, I really want to see you. I'm like, girl, I just saw you a couple days ago, but I just want to see you again. I'm like, no, I got something going on this weekend. I'm going to holler at you next week. She said, please just let me drive to your house for 5 minutes. I'll just stay outside the door and talk to you. She lived like 35 minutes away.
Dang.
She wanted to come by and just talk to me for 5 minutes, bro. She was begging for attention.
Through the doorway.
Bro, that's the type of chick that stalk you. Bro,
Right.
I had chicks that would literally, I would leave my apartment and I would see the chick car like, ain't that bitch girl? What the fuck she doing inside of my shit?
I had one send me pictures of my day. I had one send me pictures of my day. Like, you went here, you did this, you did that. You know what's bad when your sister, my sister called me and she says, I don't know what crazy bitch you messing with, but she just approached me at the gas station.
Dang.
She looked at my sister and was like, you kind of look like Roman that I'm messing with. Are you related to him? Now, you know how much it takes for you to see a sibling resemblance. We don't look alike. We look like we're siblings, but not alike. But you took the time to approach her to see if we're related. Even my sister knew right then. She said, you know what? I don't know what you're going to do, but you got to get rid of that one. And I was just like, yeah, you're right. You right. I got to get rid of that one.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, Roman, I had a chick text me one time. You went to Walgreens and bought some gum. I'm like, I swear to God, this happened. I'm like, bro, I was when I got the text, I'm looking around like somebody following me. What happened was, this is what the bitch did. She put a tracker on my phone. So now what I thought it was a tracker underneath my car. So I'm underneath my car and I'm feeling around like, this bitch tracking me? And because she texted me multiple times, like, you went here, you went to AutoZone, you went to this. And I'm like, this bitch is tracking me. But what happened was she came to my house and she got a hold of my T-Mobile phone bill. Like the paper, that's why I don't do paper shit no more. I do everything electronic. No, so she got a hold of my shit and that bitch was tracking me. So I had a bunch of niggas that I just met. I cut all them niggas off because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, this shit is weird, bro. I was nervous. Bro, I was looking on my shoulder like, what the fuck? So she texted me and she was naming all these places that I had been and what I had purchased. And I'm like, this bitch is crazy. But y'all got it, though.
I lived in the court, right? You know, because I always have my own joint. And I lived in the court. So when you came to drive one way, you had to turn around. So I seen you twice. And what's so crazy, I seen the car drive by and you got to come back. You gotta come back. It's a court, but it's a long street though. So there's no exit on the other end of the street. It's a court. So you're coming back, and I'm sitting there, and they're sure enough, but the head's just a little lower, you know. And what's messed up is I don't know how many girls then brought their girlfriends into a stalker moment. Like I can see that your girl, both of y'all is leaning low in the car, you know, to drive by just to check to see if I'm really home or not home. But then, you know, like we could talk about that, but it's only a reflection of myself on what I was doing wrong and how much I needed to work on myself to improve it. Exactly. And that's what I these cats got to understand. My road is different than everybody else's road on this panel. Even my road is different than 50's road, you know, even though we cool like that. My thing is that what I had to learn came from my experiences.
Right.
What I had to learn came from the stuff I had to deal with and how I was doing things. And you got to learn from it. And what happens is, instead of blaming the woman for every little thing, why don't you learn from the mistakes you make in relationships, you make in your life, you make when it comes to being consistent and lazy with yourself, before you start blaming that other person, because at the end of the day, you won't blame them at all. You will realize that's an experience I had to go through to become better.
Exactly, guys. So yeah, man, just to kind of wrap things up, man, there's really no such thing as the one that got away, really. You understand?
Not really.
There's really lessons learned in past relationships, and anybody who's your ex is your ex for a reason. That's why, me personally, man, any one of these dating coaches or these YouTube niggas that is telling you tips and tricks on how to get your ex back, I think those are the guys that are selling the snake oil. You understand? I think those are the fucking grifters. You understand? Because if you, in my opinion, if you're a good dating coach, you should be teaching or, you know, giving people life advice on how to move forward, not to go backward. You get what I'm saying? So any one of these motherfuckers, hey man, say these 3 words to get your ex back. I'm like, fuck you. Like, I don't fuck with them dudes. I really don't fuck with them dudes. And don't come over here. Every once in a while I get a dude talking about, hey Miles, you know, I had an ex and she was a really good girl. What should I do? And how can I get her back, bro? And I'm like, brother, getting her back is not the game. The game is to learn what you need to learn from that experience and move your ass forward. Get yourself a new chick and try it all again.
I literally got a joint that says "Stop recycling, bitches," and it's a bunch of trash cans on the thumbnail. Stop recycling, bitches, because what guys fail to understand is how the woman saw you when y'all relationship ended is how she still sees you.
Exactly.
You can't. People think they can reinvent themselves like that. It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? It's not to say that you can't. But that's an outlier. Hey, whoever knocking at my door, nigga, I know y'all hear me talking. Wait, motherfuckers. Anyway, so someone at my door and shit. They're probably one of my kids and shit. But anyway, so y'all go ahead and do y'all thing, man. I'm gonna answer my door right quick.
We didn't hear it. We didn't hear it.
We got you, man. But guys, I don't see nobody else calling in, so I'm gonna kill the phone lines, and that'll be that. All right. So boom.
Any questions they got there?
Yeah, damn, that's on. Let me see. Start. Yeah, we got one question. It's an AJ Leno's. I can't put it up on the screen.
Okay, we can wait. We can wait till they.
No, but I can read it though. I can read it. This is AJ Leno. It says, does this occur to guys where women you consider a 10 based on looks become a 2 after them showing disrespectful behaviors or not showing cooperation with your program?
I never look at them as 10 anyway. Not out and about and dressed up, makeup all on, and because my scale of things is gonna be different than everybody else's.
Exactly. Excuse me 1 second, Zach. Go to the starred question and put AJ Leno's question up on the screen real quick, please. Yeah. He so he's basically.
But she ain't cooked or cleaned nothing yet, or nothing like that's. I mean, see, my thing is, I always consider everybody to be imperfect humans. So my thing is, I try to work on myself the most, and hopefully, I'm doing a great job of being a balanced individual.
Right.
And so, as far as a lady or somebody with me, you have to show a lot of consistency before I start considering that to be a 10.
Exactly.
Right now you might look good and okay, cool. But what does that have to do with me? Because, half that beauty came from makeup or the outfit or whatever, or maybe she's just a beautiful person, but it still has to be consistent. So I think you're judging too soon off the game.
Exactly. I mean, AJ Leno is like most average dudes these days, where they actually give a woman a pedestalization based on her looks. But guys, and shout out to my man Lucario, he said this the other day. He said the thing with looks is that no matter how bad a bitch is, you're gonna get used to how she looks. You understand? Right. So at the end of the day, what kind of substance is looks? Like, it's really not gonna mean nothing after a while. You understand? Because ultimately, as the relationship goes on, the thing that's going to keep you interested in her is not her looks. The thing that's going to keep you interested in her is her character and her ability to follow your lead and her ability to be an asset to your life. You understand? That's what's going to really keep the relationship going, not how cute she is in the fucking face. You feel me? And on top of that, like you said, half of it is makeup and outfits and push-up bras and all that dumb shit anyway.
Man, I appreciate that stuff they wear. I appreciate it. I appreciate a woman coming out the house looking nice. But, it got to be more than that. And so in football, I learned something when I coached and played. And one of the things that they say is your program is not going to have character unless you put character into your program.
Right.
So if you take the same essence, if this is the substance that you put into any relationship, this is all you're going to get out of it. It's just looks. And so you'll be always competing to try to get a 10 compared to trying to get somebody that's a 10 that fits to your program.
Exactly. And the bottom line is, once a woman shows disrespectful behavior and non-cooperation, she's not even a 2. She becomes invisible to a nigga like me.
Yeah, why have her around?
Yeah, she don't get my time anymore. You understand? So, I mean, to answer your question, I guess you can say to answer it simply, the answer is yes, but you got to really look at the basis of your question and understand the mindset of the man asking the question. And your mindset is obviously pedestalizing females based on their looks, my brother. You understand? But if you true to the game and you understand game for real, you understand that it don't matter what a bitch look like. As soon as she start being disrespectful or showing any type of cooperation, she's not only is she a 0, but she's fired. She's gone. You understand? I'm not even giving her a judgment because she's not even in my life anymore. You understand? So that's how that is.
Let me just say this. I don't personally believe in dimes because that will say that a bitch is perfect. And in my opinion, I don't think no woman is perfect per se. Now, she might be perfect for you, meaning that she fits into your program perfect. But that has nothing to do with her looks, though.
Right. Exactly. So, yeah, man. Are we ready to wrap? Because it's about that time, man. I don't know if you got anything else, but it's time to wrap.
No, I would say, man, Zach, great show title. It really opened up a lot of stuff. And Miles, man, you was giving a lot of jewels out there for like several different shows.
Miles,
you know,
okay,
okay, cool. Well, great one. And I think that could have opened up several different shows, like, you know, to come.
Facts.
But you know, you hit it with that laziness. That's one of the things I think people need to focus on more. And you said it right. Dudes is just in this cookie cutter world where everything is given. Dudes just have to become lazy, and they have to understand that everybody's going to work. I'm going to be the one that works. We're built like that. That's why we're built the way we are built. You know, as at least the ones I know, you know, making sure our emotions is balanced and everything is intact, and, you know, our focus ain't on, you know, materialistic, but on hard work and characters instead of all this other stuff. So, I mean,
yes, sir. Appreciate
it. Show, man. I appreciate being on the show with you guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So guys, make sure y'all go to masculineidentitymembership.com and go to badboymembership.com. K-Zaggin got the babies. shout out to the kiddos, man. Shout out to the kiddos. They make it all worth it. What else? And we got the event coming up April 2nd, NYC, the Game Kinks 2 Definition of a Man seminar. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Go get your tickets, man. We also have online live streaming pay-per-view tickets. So make sure y'all get your tickets, bro. Be there or be square.
Yeah. I'm selling tickets for April 3rd to hang out with these gentlemen. It's called the VIP packet. You can actually go to the club with Miles and Lucario and Zag and just watch them just hang out.
Thanks.
It's the VIP tickets. It's coming soon. Let's, just go ahead and contact Jay Roman here. And, for guys like the one from Texas that called that wanted to do the cold approach, they're going to be all in the bar, and you can just kind of sit and just watch them enjoy their life.
Facts.
And see how it happens. Now,
all right, guys, that's it, man. K-Zag, appreciate you, brother. Jay Roman, appreciate you too, man. And then all the callers and everybody in the chat. Y'all have a great weekend. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow at 12 noon for the Real Game No Theory show. We're going to be doing that, man. And yeah, man. And go see Creed, man. Go see Creed 3.
I see that joint last night.
How was it? Don't tell me too much, but how was it?
Because we got a movie review coming up on that. Right. So I'm gonna save everything for that. Yeah, there's some stuff I noticed though. There's some stuff I noticed.
Okay.
So I'm saving it for that. I'm excited for this movie review come out. Yeah. I'll be getting my own channel. I'll be doing a lot of movie reviews and just kind of reviews and stuff we see on social media.
Thanks.
Little stuff that I consider them trying to change men's mentality slowly by the things that we see. And I want everybody to be aware of it. Like, we don't do things like that. We don't rock like that. That's not the majority for men. So, I'm going to concentrate on little things like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this Creed review coming out.
Right. I'm just saying go watch it because, it's directed by a black man, made by a black man. You feel me? So support black films and shit. And Gojo Satoru, the email, the free email that is associated with the Masculine Identity membership is featured in the description of the videos on the membership. So you only see that email if you are on the membership. You understand? And I don't just give that shit out. You understand? So you only get free email coaching if you're on the membership. So yeah, get on the membership. All right. So it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Thank you guys. We out of here.
Peace.